Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vase. This is going to be about a 10-15 minute show max because I had trouble getting on the live this morning and I have to get to consensus. I have a meeting there at 10 a.m. Uh, so here we go, going straight to screen share. I have to move this out of the way. Okay, so as always, tonebase.com, workshops. The next one is a webinar only about sequential. You'll get an email of like homework and stuff. My Amsterdam, we moved Amsterdam to Saturday. We had an issue with the venue and there were low signups because it was a weekday. So we moved it over to Saturday. So the Amsterdam workshop is now on Saturday. It's going to be on Saturday, June 8th. And if you're interested, come check it out. That's an in-person one. I'm going to be cutting back on the in-person ones and moving this more into webinars. Berlin, 2 weeks later after the blockchain cruise, I will be in Dallas, and there's no more in-person workshops currently in the plans as of now. All right. Check out the calendar, check out where I'm traveling to, check out the affiliates, and several of the others. Oh, there it is. We got it up. We got it up. All right, I'm going to tweet this out later. The Tone Vase post consensus detox. It's completely informal. You will need a bathing suit. I'll tweet out this picture later. I didn't even know there was a link. I'm gonna tweet it out. It's gonna be at the Russian Bathhouse on Fulton Street. There's no RSVP, but the venue has its limits on how many people can fit. The venue also has its costs. So take a look at the website. What happens if you click on this? It takes you to my homepage. Oh, that should take you to the website of the thing. Anyway, I'm gonna tweet it out. If you're interested, this will be tweeted out in like an hour or so. There's no reservations or anything. Just show up. It opens at like 11 a.m. or noon. I'll be there by noon, and I'll probably be there all day. All right. It's really, really cool spot. Good food, great food. They have alcohol you can buy, whatever you need. It'll be a good day. All right. Anyway, affiliates, you guys know the deal. The weekly chart, we are currently at 8,165. I'm going to make this quick. I have my own opinions. I have my own views. And to me, I don't know why this is happening. I don't know who knows why this is happening. There is absolutely nothing fundamentally changed in Bitcoin. Nothing. Do I think Bitcoin is going to $100,000 a coin? Yes. Do I think it's happening tomorrow? No. Now, if you are a TA trader, there was TA that told you to get in. There's TA that can tell you to get out at the top. I cannot explain this rally. I don't know what is driving it. There is no mainstream adoption. Nothing has changed. The majority of the people are still shitcoiners. And I personally do not trust this rally. If I do not trust this rally, I do not chase this rally. Now, that is me from a fundamental perspective. You need to make your own decisions. Now, I am not buying, I am selling. I could be buying if we get a pullback that I am comfortable with. If we get a pullback that makes me comfortable, if we get a rebound, if we make a secondary low that I am comfortable with, I am buying. Now, also keep in mind, unlike many other people, I did not sell my Bitcoin at the top. And for being a laughing stock and a punching bag for not selling my Bitcoin at the top, I am very happy about this rally. Now, being happy about this rally doesn't mean that I have to understand it. And because I don't understand it, as a trader, I have a fundamental problem with the current rally. As a hodler, I am loving this rally and want it to go to the moon. Now, if you don't understand the conflict with this, if you don't understand how to mentally separate a trading position from a hodling position, you really need to go and understand Bitcoin. This is why 80% of the work that I do revolves around teaching you to understand Bitcoin, And the rest is done helping people to trade because that is my skill set. Now let's get back to the TA. The TA is saying there could be potentially 3 more weeks of upside. Those 3 weeks could be enormous. Those 3 weeks can take us all the way to $20,000. However, now that we've broken our level of, now that we've did not pull back 30 to 40% from the $76 area, and we consolidated above $7,000, the natural trade was to go long as it broke, 7.3, 7.4. I had both of those lines there. Here is the daily chart. I had to restart my computer. Like I said, I was having issues with it. Now, the daily chart is on a 7 of 9 setup with a 13 sequential today. I think it has a little more life left. Now, even after it gets you to a 9 in 2 days, there is another countdown in the background. Many of the TD traders in Bitcoin don't care for the countdown phase, and I don't blame them. I haven't seen the countdown phase be very, very critical. Now, in the traditional markets, the countdown phase seems to be a lot better. So here is the 12-hour chart. The 12-hour chart topped on a reversal candle in a rough area of a green 2 hitting above a 1, had a little pullback, and now it's going up. So the 12-hour chart can give you a top sometime in the next 36 hours, but there is still a countdown phase. The 4-hour chart is where I was drawing those lines. The CMF looks very, very good, by the way. Little divergence on the RSI, nothing to, be too concerned about. This is just a 4-hour chart. The moving averages look great. The 4-hour chart topped on an 8 earlier tonight. We went all the way to 8,300 last night. I mean, I was out last night. I don't even know how I'm functioning, but there's meetings I have to attend. So we topped on an 8. I don't really care for the aggressive 13s. We are currently on a 9. Now look at this arrow. Again, when I did this video, when we were in this middle zone, and I did this video and I said, if we go above this line, it's bullish. If we go below this line, it's bearish. People that don't understand how to trade, but for some reason watch this channel, watch these videos. I mean, if you don't know how to trade and you don't want to trade, there's plenty of other podcasts to watch on my YouTube channel that will teach you what a blockchain is. But I don't understand why people have a fundamental problem with this arrow. This was the perfect low risk trade. You buy in, well, on this chart, it was at 75. On this chart, it was significantly lower. On this chart, it was at closer to 74. It was 74.50, right? I don't understand why people have a fundamental problem with this trade. And it pulled back to your area of, and it pulled back perfectly to that line, which happens often, okay? Now, this is how you're supposed to trade. Now, if you don't like trading the right way, that's fine. You can make money for a month, a year, 2 years, but then you're going to lose it all. Every single trader that never learned how to properly trade eventually lost it all, okay? I had zero interest in Bitcoin between these two lines, none, okay? Because we were already like here, no interest at all, okay? I got interested in Bitcoin as it closed above that line, okay? Now you can start entering your trades as it's crossing the line, but unless it closes above the line, that means nothing. You're just entering a little bit prematurely, okay? Now you can see the wicks sliding under this line here. Now, if I was a trader and I took on this trade here on a short, my stop loss would have been very, very tight. Not up there, but this would have made up for all of those little tiny losses, would have made up for it with this monster gain, okay? $1,000 gain. Now we're consolidating above $8,000. And this is the point of the video because I only have about 5 more minutes. Consolidation at the high has a high probability of going higher. Like I said, I don't know where this unprecedented rally that has absolutely no fundamental basis, in my opinion, is going to end, but end it will, okay? I am more interested and picking up more long-term Bitcoin at a lower price. Now, how long can this rally last? At once we broke 7,400 on the way back up, my targets have been 9,000 and 9,400, this vicinity here. That is the next level of resistance. Can we get there in the next 4 hours? Yes. What happens if we consolidate between 9,000 and 9,400? Well, the same exact thing that would happen now that we're consolidating in this area. Now that we're consolidating above 8,000, there's a greater than 50% probability we're going to go into that zone. If we consolidate in that zone and don't immediately pull back from that zone, we're probably going higher. If we go higher, where is the next level of resistance? Now, here's the best part. There actually isn't one, okay? I don't consider $10,000 to be critical resistance. I don't consider the 50% Fibonacci to be critical resistance. The next level of resistance is going to be 13, whatever that Fibonacci line is, 13,346, okay? That's the next level of resistance. Is this the type of resistance that's going to send Bitcoin to new lows? No, it's not, okay? Now, the 38% Fibonacci is still a reasonable level of resistance within a bear market that can send Bitcoin to new lows. That is still possible. If Bitcoin makes it to the 62% Fibonacci, I will no longer be considering a drop below 3,000 as realistic, okay? I can separate the distance, right? To me, it's about the candlesticks and it's about time. If we make it back to 13,000 in, like, I don't know, before the summer, like in the next month, that's kind of problematic to me. Guys, there's no mass adoption right now, okay? The regulators are still going to drop the hammer. Then Zen said it on our podcast. He sees this as a bull trap, even if we go to new all-time highs. Now, I don't. If we can make it above 13,000, I will be bullish by then. Like I said, this is my last level of resistance, okay? Hey, I wanted to time the perfect low. That's not how the trading works, right? I'm going to go over to markets just open. I actually want to go to lift. I want to time the perfect low in lift too. And if the perfect low in lift, and if I can't time the perfect low in lift, I'm not going to buy lift, okay? I'm only going to buy the perfect trade. Speaking of lift, I really want to see how it's trading today. Oh man, it was another late night last night. Lift is up $1, okay? I am looking to time the perfect lift trade. Hopefully it's in 4 days, and hopefully it's in the $35 vicinity. Hopefully the market takes another nosedive, okay? Market took a big nosedive yesterday. Mostly because of like China news, but I don't know what the China news is because I don't have time to watch it. All right, the market is rebounding a little bit. I would love to see the market stay above this line. I would love to see the market give me a perfected 9, and I would love to buy into the market at around 2,800. That would be a great trade. Today, I believe, is Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know why my computer is so slow right now. Anyway, that's it, guys. I have to go. Keep in mind, there's trading and there's long-term positions. My long-term positions are doing great. In fact, I am still selling. I've been selling this entire weekend. I'm selling throughout consensus. I do not trust this rally. I am actually selling a part of my HODL position. Not a big part, enough to pay some bills. I am happy to sell right here at these prices. Anything above $8,000 is amazing. I am happy to sell and prepay the rest of my bills, for the next few months, my next set of travel bills. I am happy to sell a little bit right here because I do not trust it. It is that simple. Can this rally go to $100,000 this year? Anything's possible. But I think there's going to be a significant pullback, and I have not taken new lows off the table. I have no idea what's going on here, but hey, the daily videos go on. Ideally, I would love to take 2 weeks off and see what the hell is going on with these prices and then come back to these videos, but that would be hypocritical and unfair. If the bull market is back, you will see a shit ton of YouTubers that know nothing about trading and markets that have disappeared the last 6 months come back because they couldn't handle the bear market. That's not how I do things. And if the bottom is in, then the bottom is in. If this rally kicks off a bull market, that's possible. Can this rally kick off a bull market? Yes. Can a fake bullshit rally kick off a bull market? Absolutely. However, the odds are not with that, and I will wait for my pullback. All right, guys, we are at 1,700 viewers. I got to get the consensus. This was a short video. If you are in town on Thursday, if you go to my calendar, I'll tell the web dev team to reroute this link to the venue. I will be at the Russian Bathhouse on Wall Street, technically Fulton Street, but it's in the financial district, so we like to call it Wall Street. I will be at the Wall Street Bathhouse all day Thursday, from just around the open to hopefully all the way to the close. There is no RSVP, there is no registrations. It is subject to the fees and availability of the venue. So just show up, bring a bathing suit, bring a hangover, and that's where I'll be hanging out, eating food, relaxing, and detoxing. All right, guys, that is my event during consensus. Everyone else is having events. This is mine, Thursday all day if you are in town. And I think the capacity is like 100-something people, but man, if 100 people show up there, it's gonna be hard to actually get a Steven. But it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. So come down. That's why I'll be there early. All right, guys. And I will see you all on the next one. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see some of you at consensus. I wasn't even too lazy to get my webcam. Like I gotta get over there. Bye, guys. Stop screen share. Later.